wait is over for Scorpion fans. They play their first ever home game here in San Antonio over Hero Stadium tonight. Standing room only, over 13,000 fans. Pack the house to see the Scorpions take on the Puerto Rico Islanders. Islanders get on the board first. Ball goes to forward David Foley. Headed to the goal. Crossover to Jonathan Fana, who knocks it past Pat Hannigan. Scorpions did have their chances. Pablo Campos on the penalty kick. No good off the goal itself. A little later on, Blake Wagner from deep. Looks like he's got a chance, but the goalie blocks this one. Scorpions end up losing their home opener 4-0 to the Islanders.
The fans, the city of San Antonio that filled the stadium tonight is just miraculous. I mean, we are so ecstatic to have these fans here, and they put on the show tonight.
To be honest, I feel sorry we let down the fans tonight. Didn't get the win like we wanted, and definitely didn't play like we wanted as well. But it's a long season. I mean, to have over 13,000 people here tonight is an incredible statement that soccer is here. Soccer is in a big way. And, you know, we came up a little short tonight. No excuses. We'll come out next Saturday and show all of our fans what this team can do. And but this is really a strong beginning for the San Antonio Scorpions in Soccer for a Cause.
I'll say over 13,000 on hand. They'll get to try it again this coming Saturday when they play us the Fort Lauderdale Strikers, 7:30 in Hero Stadium.
Time for some football. The San Antonio Scorpions with their first home game in franchise history today, taking on the Puerto Rico Islanders at Hero Stadium. First half, PR's Noah Delgado to Jamie Cunningham, cross to Jonathan Fana for a goal. Just 7 minutes into the game, Islanders up 1-0, and they wouldn't slow up anytime soon. Moments later, more trouble for the Scorpions. Delgado crosses and it gets deflected way up into the air. Cunningham is waiting for it with a perfect running header for Puerto Rico's second goal, so the Islanders are up 2 at half. Second half, Delgado with a ridiculous ball here. Puts it right on Nicholas Adlery in stride, and he pushes it past the goalie as the Scorpions drop their home opener 4-0 in front of more than 13,000 fans. So what's next for the Scorpions? Another chance to get their first franchise win at home on Saturday at Hero Stadium. They'll take on the Fort Lauderdale Strikers at 7:30.
Scorpion soccer tonight at home with the Puerto Rico Islanders. Morgan Hartman helping out with the pregame coin toss. And Hero Stadium was full up. Great news there for the fans tonight. Better than 13,000. First half action. This is good soccer by the Islanders. That is well done between 4 Scorpion defenders. And then centered at the net. Well done. The Islanders were up 1-0. And then some celebration. A dance move to wrap up the moment. Enjoy that. San Antonio had a few chances, none easier than this, but it's off the top of the bar. And this night was all for the visiting team. Puerto Rico, wins this tonight. 4-0 your final score.
Meanwhile, congratulations to Gordon Hartman, Soccer for a Cause, Morgan's Wonderland, and the San Antonio Scorpions tonight. What a night over at Hero Stadium and at Morgan's Wonderland. Traffic was a nightmare, as it seemed every soccer fan in San Antonio turned out for the first ever pro soccer home game. As for the game itself, Scorpion fans were fired up. Look at that crowd. Lots of them. A sold out plus standing room only. These guys even watched from the top there. But it was all Puerto Rico once they kicked off. The Islanders jumped out to a 2-0 halftime lead. The Scorpions had plenty of shots on goal, but just didn't quite convert tonight. Puerto Rico then added 2 more goals in the second half. And even though the local guys were shut out, it did not seem to dampen the enthusiasm, as it was still a historic night for soccer in San Antonio.
It's just an experience like no other opening night with this many people. You almost play not to disappoint rather than play to win. And I think we were disappointing tonight, and we have to fix that and be really ready to come out on fire next week.
Of course, the Scorpions are the vision of local businessman Gordon Hartman. He built the world's first ever theme park geared for special needs kids. His Star Soccer Complex and Scorpion Stadium are changing the landscape of the local sports scene. And his idea to give every penny of profit from a pro sports team to a charity is the first of its kind in the world, and he is now live in studio on Sports Sunday. And like a typical sports owner, you say, man, we didn't play very well tonight. Gordon, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We didn't play as well as I like to see, but hey, the fans were fantastic. To have over 13,000 people in Hero Stadium, that's the most ever for an inaugural game in the NASL history. It's the most ever in Hero Stadium. It's the most ever watch a soccer game here in San Antonio. So history was made in a lot of ways, and we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
you always have big visions. You want things done the right way and the big way. Did you ever see 13,000 tonight?
Even our most optimistic numbers didn't take us there. So it shows that San Antonio is ready in a big, big way for high-level pro soccer. Look, connecting it to Morgan's Wonderland is so much of a positive, but the true soccer fan out there saw some really good soccer tonight. Puerto Rico, you got to give them great credit. They played a great game. They're a good team. They've been #1 or #2 the last 2 years in the NASL. But it's all the combination of all this coming together after 18 months from the day that we announced that we were going to do this. Fans have been so positive and upbeat about soccer for a cause. And so it was great to see it happen. And this is just the beginning of something much, much bigger.
I want to ask you about the namesake. Without Morgan, there would be no Wonderland, and there probably would be no San Antonio Scorpions. What did she think of tonight's festivities?
She tossed out the coin, and it was really neat. I didn't tell her to do this, but she kissed the coin and then tossed it, which I thought was really neat. It says something. Yeah, exactly. And she wasn't sure she could do it, but she did. I was so proud of her, and as I am of all special needs individuals and what they can do when given the opportunity.
Let me ask you, and I was out there earlier before the game tipped off and seeing all the people, and it was just amazing, just the chaos and everybody going on. But to see little kids who didn't know a soccer player, had probably never seen a soccer game professional, to wear the Scorpions jerseys, to have the scarves. As an owner, as the guy who had this vision for the last several years, what did that mean for you?
It meant a lot, because what we're doing with Soccer for a Cause is bringing high-level soccer to San Antonio. And there is an enormous amount of interest in soccer, as I've mentioned numerous times, but it also is bringing a connection to what we're all about at Morgan's Wonderland, and that is bringing more awareness and bringing inclusion of those who have special needs and those who don't have special needs together. And by bringing that many people into taking the most popular sport in the world and joining together something that has never been done in the world, and that is Morgan's Wonderland, what a great combination, and it's working. It's working in a big way.
And in that regard, I was going to ask you, the support has been so tremendous from a fan perspective because it's been their team. They come up with the name, the logo, the uniforms, and all that because you guys let them do that. The support tonight, do you think part of that is not soccer, but hey, I know that I'm going to be helping a cause, or is it vice versa? I'm coming out for the soccer, but I'll learn about Morgan's Wonderland.
I think there's a little bit of everything going on there, Don, and the reason I say this, I've run into people who said, I do not know anything about soccer, but I'm here because I want to learn because it's connected to helping special needs individuals. And then you have people who are just big soccer fans who are very appreciative that it's going 100% to help special needs individuals. Well, so you have a little bit of everything.
And the other thing I wanted to ask you and you to share with people is the Star Soccer Complex. People know that there's 14 fields out there. Give people the sense of how many people show up to play soccer every week.
It is absolutely amazing. Just last year alone, 319,000 people went through those gates to play soccer. Soccer is really big here. And to combine that now with a pro soccer team and to tie it all together, and of course, as you guys know, we're building a first-class soccer-specific stadium right there at Morgan's Wonderland. Bringing all this together is really a synergy that I think is going to go on for many, many years and just continue to grow. And I think you'll see this model that we're doing where you bring pro sports together with nonprofit is something that could catch on. I've had 2 owners of 2 pro teams contact me to talk to me about this model. You're going to see more of this.
I don't know if there's another guy who's willing to give us profits away, though. You're one of a kind there.
But I think that's, I mean, look, there's a lot of causes out there.
Yeah.
And why not? Why not? I mean, the need out there in the special needs community is great. So why not take something not only from just soccer, but everything that venue is going to be used for and give it back to this community? That's what we should be doing. That's what we are doing. And those 13,000 fans tonight helped. They were winners.
I got to tell you, your heart is amazing. Your vision is amazing. What you've done for your daughter and people like her, to have this vision, to build something and then to fund it with a pro sports team is not only unselfish, it's revolutionary, and I hope that it does catch on.
It's going to catch on.
And even though you guys fell tonight, we've got a live shot of the Lion of the Rose. We're going to be talking to your president coming up in just a few minutes as well. And Gordon, just congratulations again on a great night and just the beginning.
That's right. Next Saturday, 7:30.
We'll be there.
Okay.
We'll be there as well. Gordon Hartman, much more on the Scorpions coming up in just a second. As we showed you earlier, what a party out at Heroes Stadium tonight. Soccer in San Antonio made its pro debut, and they had over 13,000 fans come through the gates as the San Antonio Scorpions lost to Puerto Rico by a score of 4-0. But I can tell you this, it did not dampen the spirits of soccer fans in San Antonio who have waited over 36 years for pro soccer, and this time the NASL, to come back to San Antonio. And joining us live is the president of the Scorpions, Michael Hitchcock. Hitch, you didn't want to come in studio with Gordon because you wanted to go to the party tonight, and I guess it's still going on even though it was a loss, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was important to be with the fans who are out here supporting us at the post-game party, and we're absolutely incredible today at Hero Stadium. I mean, it just absolutely blew us away that so many fans came out to support their pro team and to do it all for a great cause.
Gordon said that you guys in your wildest dreams thought maybe 10, maybe 12,000, 13,000 and change. How do you keep that momentum back to get most, if not all those people back again?
Well, it's been a long process getting to today. I mean, it's 18 months of hard work and commitment from a number of unbelievably talented executives. And, you know, thanks to the vision and leadership of Gordon Hartman and the hard work of a lot of guys, that doesn't change. And so while tonight was the end of that 18-month runway leading up to the start of professional soccer in San Antonio, this is just the beginning, and we truly believe this is tip of the iceberg. It's only going to get bigger, better, stronger, and this community is excited to have pro soccer, and they're supporting an incredible bunch of great athletes who are terrific role models for their children, and they're all doing it for a great cause.
Hitch, let me ask you this. You're out with the fans, you're talking to folks. Are you finding out that people went out there because of the soccer and found out about Morgan's Wonderland, or did they go out to support a good cause and all of a sudden they're becoming Scorpions fans?
Well, I think it's a combination. You have a huge soccer market here in San Antonio, and most of the sports experts always considered San Antonio to be the best soccer market in the country that didn't have professional soccer. And so now we consider ourselves to be one of the best soccer markets in the country that has professional soccer. And so you've got a number of fans that, you know, want professional soccer at a very high level. They want to come out and support their team that they can be proud of. And at the same time, they're doing it to support an incredible cause. And so I think it's a combination of both, Don.
Well, let me ask you this as well, Hitch. We saw 13,000 out there at Hero Stadium. I know you're under construction for Scorpion Stadium, which is going to be a soccer-specific stadium. Tell the fans who are maybe out there tonight or are thinking about going how life will be different next year in a soccer-specific stadium.
Well, Gordon is not only bringing professional soccer to San Antonio, he's made a major commitment to build this incredible state-of-the-art soccer stadium. And Scorpions Community Stadium is now under construction. It'll be open for the 2013 season, and it'll be able to provide the local fans with the right type of environment for their team. And it's going to be a stadium as nice as you'll find anywhere in the country, with a roof on one side and a permanent beer garden and incredible luxury suites and everything you could want in a stadium, and while keeping it in an intimate atmosphere so the fans can support the team they want to. And while our original plan had phase 1 at 6,100 seats with the opportunity over 5 phases to expand to 18,000 seats, through this season we'll make a decision on what that phase 1 truly needs to look like. And if the fans continue to come out and support their team the way they have tonight, we might be starting at a larger capacity so more fans can come out to each and every Scorpions game as we start playing in Scorpions Community Stadium. And the best way fans can support the team now is to get onto the wait list for season seats for Scorpions Community Stadium next year, and they can call the front office to take advantage of that opportunity.
Hitch, not that it's truly really important in the big scope of things, but I think a lot of folks just heard what you said, and they turned to the folk that they're sitting next to on the couch and they said, did he say a beer garden? Explain what that is.
Well, we've taken one end of the stadium and we've created a permanent beer garden so fans can stand there literally 15 feet away from these professional athletes, these incredible professional athletes, and enjoy an ice-cold Bud Light or Corona and support their team in a really cool setting. And so we're going to have a permanent beer garden in one end of the stadium. It's going to be pretty sharp.
Hitch, I know how hard you guys have worked on putting tonight together. Congratulations on just the start, and much success in the future.
Thank you. We appreciate all of your support. You guys are incredible partners.
All right, take care. It's Michael Hitchcock. He is the president of the San Antonio Scorpions.
I would say, to use a baseball analogy, they hit it out of the park tonight.
They absolutely did, yeah.
It was a lot of fun.